Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean. This is the Game Room, and we are in the midst of Dead Man's Hand Redux week. We have done several different videos already, and right now we're going to start painting our Lawmen. Now I'm going to say start painting, but I've actually painted for. I'm only doing a couple videos for this, but I've got a couple models that I want to get painted. Show you how I paint them. We're going to use mostly speed paints and some regular army painter stuff, and it'll be fun. These models are so much fun to paint, especially the plastic kits. If you have not gotten the plastic kits, you get them in the new Redux box set, and they're cool. You can make lots of different models, and they're just a lot of fun to just see what you can create. You can even create civilians, which is kind of cool too. I mean, you don't have everybody doesn't have to have a gun. You can just make your own civilians to fit around. So there's really a lot you can do with the kit. But we did the Lawmen, or the Outlaws. Now we're going to work on the Lawmen. So let's get down to it. And let me switch cameras here, and there we go. All right. This little guy kind of put together, and there you go. Again, they've all been primed gray cere, and I will be using, for the most part, a Ghost Zero. The brush that I was using for the Ghost 1 that I had been using for the Outlaws, yeah, it's gotten pretty bad. So, time to go ahead and switch over. Now, I have used this brush a little bit already, and so far it's been doing a good job of holding its point, so much better than the previous one. Okay, I'm kind of thinking of doing a shamrock green for his shirt, just to kind of offset him from the other models in the Lawmen. And let's get started. Alright, now we're going to use aged hide for the vest. Be very careful around the green. Okay, I did something I don't normally do. If you've been watching this series, I've let this, the aged hide that we just put on, mostly dry. It's not as dark as I want it, so I'm going to do another coat of it now that it's pretty much mostly dry. Except on the underside, I guess you call that the lapel. So the outer side I want to be darker, but where it's flipped up, I want that to be a little bit lighter. So same aged hide, but this time I'm not going to do the whole thing. I just want to do the outside. So make sure your brush has got a good point on it, and just be very, very careful. Alright, for the pants, we're going to use the cultist cloak. Give them a nice dark black pair of pants. Again, a cultist cloak, I'm not really sure if it's a black or not. It really feels like it's a really dark gray. But whatever it is, it's it'll serve the purpose that I'm after. Alright, for the skin tones, I'm going to use Peachy Flesh again. Alright, next up for the gun belt satchel brown. We've used this in some of the others. Some of the other videos you've seen, we use this quite a bit. Now, that was got a little too much either on the brush, or the brush was still a little too wet and it got a little runny. So I'm just rinsing the brush out, drying it off if this should happen to you, and then just using the brush to touch up and pick up that speed paint before it has a chance to dry. Just like so. Alright, cool. That tends to happen when you are as impatient as I am. So, it's good to always find a way to help fix the problem when that does happen. Alright, let's see what we're going to do next. Alright, let's go Poppy Red, Speed Paint 2.0, for the handkerchief around his neck. I'm going to switch over to my Ghost Tiny brush to get up into this area up here around his neck. Okay, I'm going to go back to the peachy flesh just because it didn't really cover as well as it actually looks pretty good on the camera, but looking at it up close, I'm just going to hit it again just to make the skin a little darker. At least when I'm making this, it looks okay, but anyway, I want the skin to be a little darker, so I'm going to hit it again with the peachy flesh. Alright, that should do that. And for the gun hilt, I'm going to go ahead and do that with the same satchel brown we used for the gun belt. And for that, it's really just this little spot right there that's pretty much covered up with the peachy flesh, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in there. Clean that out a little bit. And alright, so that's going to need to dry first, and then we will or at least dry it a little bit. And then we'll do the gun hilt. We can go ahead and do the polished silver for the gun itself, at least for the metal parts. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we want to hit the tops and the bottoms of the bullets on this belt and this belt buckle. Just like so. Alright. Now can we get in there with the Satchel Brown on his gun hilt? Let's see if we can do that. Alright. Be right back. Alright, and for his hat and boots, I'm going to use warrior skin. Alright guys, and with that, we're going to let him dry, and then we'll be done. We'll just need to do the base. Okay, so we pre-painted the base with desert yellow like you saw in the previous videos, and then after that we did, instead of using super glue, I used basically just a wood glue with a little bit of water just to give it, make it easier to spread. And then we put our sand mixture on it. I'm going to paint the base a different color, the rim, and I'll do the sand the same way we did in the previous video. So I'm not going to cover all those again. There's one thing that I missed, is his mustache. So I'm just going to hit that with black, and then this guy will be done. Alright, and there we go. And now, this guy's finished. There's really nothing left to do with him other than I'll finish his base, and you'll see pictures of the final here in just a second. But, I mean, overall, the whole video has been at 27 minutes. I talked, it probably took about 20, I mean, it was less than 25 minutes of total paint time, and a lot of that was just me repainting a couple of things twice, just because they didn't turn out as dark as I would like them to have. But again, guys, you can see it doesn't take a ton of time if you just go for a 3-foot tabletop distance, and I will show you what that looks like with some pictures of the game board and the models. And when we do the playthrough, you'll get to see these same models on that table, and you'll see what I'm talking about from a distance. They're going to look good. So again, I hope this has helped. I hope you're enjoying Dead Man's Hand Week Redux. Just on a side note, I've watched Quigley Down Under and Bone Tomahawk today while painting. So, not while painting this model, but painting some of the others. And again, good movies. Quigley Down Under was very funny. And that was a great movie. Bone Tomahawk. It's a horror movie. I'm just saying. It is. Watch that again. I've seen them a few times. They're just whatever. I'll shut up. Okay, real questions. Okay, I'm not going to shut up. I hope this has helped. Hope you're enjoying Dead Man's Hand Week. If there is a particular Western movie that is your favorite or you really like, drop it in the comments down below. I have not seen, like I said in one of the other videos, I have not seen a ton. I've seen a few, but not a whole bunch, believe it or not. So, and some of the ones I do like, I tend to watch over and over. So, again, please like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope these painting videos are helping. And again, thanks for watching. As always, have a wonderful evening. God bless. Bye now.